Welcome to Reality Creator Radio. I'm Hermes, and this is our After Adventure Chat. Now, you just ran the Hass Station meditation, and if this was your first time doing travel meditation, I want to congratulate you. Whether you were successful or not, you've taken a big step in a new universe. It's kind of like the guy that lived in a cellar for all his life, and then all of a sudden he finds the door, and he walks out the door, and he says, holy shit, there's a whole nother world here. Well, that's what travel meditation opens up for you, and it's going to change your life in ways you can't imagine. I want to talk a little bit about the beggar. The beggar is going to be an important figure in your Tree of Life journey. Now, there's a being called Sandalphon, and you meet him in Castle Sandalphon. He happens to be the, I guess you call him the proprietor or the main entity in charge of the Tree of Life sphere, Malkuth. The first time you meet Sandalphon is in his beggar form. And the next time you're going to meet Sandalphon is in the Hass pub, and he goes by the name of John there. Then in the castle, naturally, you meet Sandalphon as Sandalphon. And then as you travel up through the Tree of Life, you may meet him in other forms as well. He has a Merlin form, which you'll meet him in various places in the Tree of Life. And when you get to Keither, he has become the entity known as Nemo. And so the beggar is an evolutionary character in a way. He follows your journey through the Tree of Life, and his form evolves and grows as you evolve and grow. And I like Sandalphon. He's very down to earth and very human. And he's all about creating you into the perfect human being. And so that's why meeting the beggar is very, very important in the beginning of your Tree of Life journey. It sets everything up from that point on. Now, I want to pass along some other suggestions. First, do not be discouraged. If all you got to see was lights, or maybe you saw an image or heard a word, keep running the meditations. You will get better at it. And there are lots of other places to visit besides Hass Station. So if you get bored with Hass Station, you can move to Hass Pub and Castle Sandalphon. There's the whole Tree of Life to explore. So you're not going to get bored anytime soon visiting these places, that's for sure. In most of my students that I've taught over the year, they will absolutely agree that when they were introduced to the Tree of Life, it was the most exciting part in their lives, hands down. Now, I find the best time to work travel meditation is when you're starting to become tired, but you're not at the point where you're going to fall asleep. I find that state of being helps loosen your consciousness a little bit more. I mean, after you've woken up and you're refreshed, it's probably the worst time to have a travel meditation because your chemicals in your brain are all focused and working on physical reality. So if you can try and find maybe the afternoons or early evenings, if you want to have the best results with travel meditation, then try those times, okay? We record your experiences. Very important. If you do not record your experiences, you're not going to send the message to your unconscious mind that these things are important to you, and it will not do the handoff from the unconscious mind to the conscious mind so that you can remember it. So you have to record your experiences in some way. Back in the day, I used my Atari computer and typed my messages in there. Today, you got your phone. You can do video blog of your adventure when you get up in the morning. Nobody has to ever see it, but it's right there. Pick up your phone, do the recording on the phone, put it away, and then just store them or whatever and watch them again. You'll find that there'll be some of them you may want to go back to because sometimes adventures continue. They end, and then we'll pick up again maybe a week or a few days later. The adventure might pick up again, and you may want to refresh yourself of what you did the first time. So you will find that recording your experiences has value besides the fact of telling your subconscious mind that, hey, this is important stuff. I need to recall it. With travel meditators, you're going to fall into two categories, okay? You're going to fall, the one category is when you do travel meditation, all of a sudden you close your eyes and everything is just going to come alive in your head and you're going to be like, wow, what the hell is going on? And the other one is going to be nothing happens in the beginning, or you have very, very little results with it. Now, if you're the second part of that person, what you want to do is engage your imagination. And your imagination will then unlock the adventure. I mean, if I went to tell you there's no such thing as an imagination, you'd probably think I was crazy. But when you imagine something, you are thrusting yourself onto another reality plane, and you are engaging in some kind of an activity through that imagination. And so, and technically, you're not longer where you are. So, if you can engage your imagination, you will actually be corralled to that particular place. So, using your imagination, let's just say you get off the train at Haas Station and you look around. So you look around and you say to yourself, "Okay, I'm sitting at Haas Station," and you try and think about what it would look like standing at a station, and then you could just say turn to your left and say, "Okay, what do I see at my left? Oh, I see a bunch of people talking, and one guy's got a guitar." Or you may turn to your right and you maybe see a policeman there and he's questioning somebody. There's all sorts of things that you could actually tune into in that reality using your imagination. And when you do this enough times, it's just going to start happening. You won't have to actually apply imagination because you will get to the point in the travel meditation and all of a sudden it'll just start taking off. So imagination becomes a way to unlock travel meditation if you are of the flavor of person that has difficulty unlocking travel meditation at the start. I just want to mention that these experiences are subjective and very personal. Just because I'm calling the tunnels a subway train and they has station a subway station doesn't mean that it can't be something else, like perhaps a bridge that you cross over and then you go to some sort of a gift shop or something. Has station could be that, and the tunnel could be the bridge. So keep on the lookout for your own personal interpretation of what these experiences may turn out to be. Well, I think that completes our journey here as far as getting started. The next place you might want to go is the pub in Haas if you're looking for a destination. The website has got a page on that you can read up on and apply the travel meditation things that you're learning here to go there. Oh, one final thing. My Wisdom's Door regulars have agreed to share some of their travel meditation experiences with you to help you along the way, to give you an idea of what these things are like. So in the description section will be a link to a page that I'm actually working on. It's not finished yet. As I get more adventures, I will put them in there. So if you only got 1 or 2 adventures from my workshop regulars, you just keep trying it, and eventually I'll have them filled up with 5 or 6 or so adventures. So you might find those interesting. I'm Hermes, and this is Reality Creator Radio, and I will talk to you again soon.